Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's pre-match press conference ahead of tomorrow's match between Cavalry FC and Forge FC. I'm joined by Cavalry FC head coach and general manager Tommy Wheeldon Jr. If you're joining us via Zoom, I please ask that you remain muted at all times and use the raise hand function when asking Tommy a question. Mitchell, do you want to kick things off?
Sounds good. How's it going, Tommy?
Hey, Mitchell.
Yeah, so obviously a big one for you guys tomorrow. You know, there's been very little to split these two sides this season, as there always is. I think, first two matches have been tied, 2 points in the table. You know, how big of a match is this for you guys, and you know, how close has it been between these two sides?
Yeah, I think every game in this league now is a big game, right? There's parity. I think you're looking at, 6 points between the top six. Look, there's still a long way to go. There's 11 games for us, 10 games for Forge. But the games against Forge are excellent. I mean, they're games that you need to be from the first minute through to the 96th minute in charge. There's going to be some quality football. There's going to be some competitive fire to it. There's going to be tactics, changing the tactics. I think it's got something for everyone, and that's probably why the fans love it. Look, they're the defending champions, so we've got to, again, give them the credit they've earned over the years, and as the contenders, we've got to make sure that we use them to make us better.
And switching gears a little bit, saw you guys had Alan McNally in training this week. How important is it over the course of the season to just kind of bring in some new faces, you know, new voices, and just kind of switch things up in training at times?
Yeah, I mean, it's always important to pass the mic, and what I mean by that is you don't want to be at a karaoke bar and listen to the same singer all the time. And I'm conscious that it's me that holds the mic a lot, and I'm fortunate. I've got terrific assistant coaches in Leon Hapgood and Nick Ledgewood. You know, we've got a new goalie coach in Jake Davis has just come in. Our sports science offer a lot, and you know, big Alan McAnally's been a friend of the club's for, you know, since day one. You know, he's got a girlfriend that's here, so you know, he's kind of adopted us, but we're always open to that, and I think it's important. But what's great now is when we're on the training ground and we're reviewing video, is you see in our leadership group take moments, ask questions, and hold the room. So that's the way I like our football club to run. It's not one person's club, it's our club. So we've all got to carry the mic at some point.
I guess finally for me, any updates on injuries, and how's the squad looking going in this game? Yeah,
it's probably the healthiest we've ever been. Just Roberto Alarcon, you know, who's a few weeks away from returning from his grade 2 hamstring. Everyone else is available for selection, so got some tough decisions to make. That, you know, some lads won't be in the 18 this week, but that's a good problem to have at this stage of the season.
Thanks, Tom. I saw Forge had some Rangers guys in their training, so maybe it truly is rivalry week this week.
So that's why we went with a Celtic, absolutely.
Thanks, Mitchell. Stephen, go ahead.
Morning, Tommy. How you doing, sir?
Morning, Stephen. Very well, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's been busy, been around the world, but back at home now. And the question is this. You made a lot of changes to start the season, acquisitions, you took players on and you shipped players out. Question is, squad development and player and team performances, how happy are you right now at this stage of the season?
Yeah, I think, I mean, you look at the last 6 games, I think we won 4 out of them, and we've had some good performances. What I like about this group, Stephen, is I think we can still keep getting better. We're finding different ways to win, different people are stepping up to play, and we're able to see out games or score goals. I think this is the most goals we've scored up at this stage of the season for a while, since 2019. So I think what we're doing is showing this new cavalry and some of the new details in, but we've still got our old values of, you know, resilience and difficult to break down and beat. And we know with our fans here at Spruce Meadows, they give us that extra lift. So I'm happy with the way the group's coming together. You know, it's been nice. We've got one more acquisition to be made probably next week, and then we're done for the running.
Now, I know you always say it's one game at a time, and it really is. It's one game at a time. It's a big marathon, but just let me know with this much. At this stage of the season, after all the years you've been in touch and been in charge of the Cavalry FC, How happy are you with the situation for Cavalry FC with the run-in still yet to come?
Absolutely. I think of the 11 games, 6 of them are at home, and especially this month we've got 3 home games. So it's a really important month for us before we go on the road in September. But what I've liked of late is our road performances have been very good, and so it doesn't matter whether we're on the road and or at home. We're finding form at the right time, and I've always said that, you know, it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. And I think with this group, we aren't getting too carried away. Every game is a series. This is our 3rd game against Forge in what is a split series now. We know we've got to go to them next month, so we're just going to play the game in front of us, and we look forward to the games against Forge, to be honest.
Finally, you've got 2 games left in the season against Pacific, both at home. How significant could that be?
Yeah, we haven't looked too far ahead of it, but we knew when we've gone to their place and took 4 points, not many teams have had the ability to do that. So of the 11 games now, everything is in our control, right? You know, we've got a game in hand over Forge. We've got, you know, Pacific at home twice. Those are the 2 teams that are, you know, mathematically ahead of us. So we've just got to control what we can control, and that's the message that we've been saying through the group.
Good luck for the game, Tommy, and thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks, Stephen.